I'm back. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to M Cubed. I am Brian, the Motley Mix Merchant. It is so good to see you once again. I have been away for a little while. If you're a subscriber or a regular follower, you already know that. But I'm going to try and give it a shot at getting back to a regular schedule of making some videos for you. I'll get to the reasons why at the end of the video, what's going on right now in my life. But in the meantime, I thought I would start off the new year, my first video of the new year anyhow. I mean, it's the end of January already. I can't believe it's the end of January already. But my first video of the year, going to go through a few of my recent auction finds. But you know what? It's been slim pickings. And the reason is that, for those of you who don't know, Ontario, where I live in Canada, is on lockdown since Boxing Day. All the thrift stores are closed, completely closed. No reduced hours, no numbers of people only allowed in the store or anything. They're closed. There are no thrift stores open at all in Ontario right now. So the only way to get things is by Facebook Marketplace or by auction. I haven't had much luck on Facebook Marketplace. Everybody's selling stuff at eBay prices around here. It's crazy. And so it's been auctions. But because auctions are really the only way to pick up stuff for reselling, everybody's taking part in the auctions. And so the prices are going through the roof. I've been lucky to pick up a few lots of things, some individual items that were not bad that I should be able to resell for good prices, but it's been tough slogging. And so I haven't been doing a lot with my store. I haven't seen you for almost 2 months now. I'm going to get into this. I should get into this at the end of the episode. I will. Let's get into the thrifted items that I have not even thrifted. The auction finds that I do have. For the last about 6 weeks or so. There's more than this, but these are some of the better items. And let's just get right to it. I thought this was great. This was part of a lot with 3 or 4 Asian-related items. But look at this. This is made. It's dark resin, and it opens up, as you can see. That is. Let me get back into the light a little bit more. You can see the detailing here. This is called an Asian travel altar. It's Buddhism. Let's see if I can get it up close. If it brightens up for you. There you go. You see? Isn't that spectacular carving in there? 3 pieces. It closes. Some of them have a little latch to keep it closed. This one does not. It never did. There's no markings that there was a latch or anything like that. But isn't that gorgeous? I got this lot for $7 in an auction. This and two other Asian items. This is right now on my eBay store for $59.99. It is very desirable. People still use them. So yeah, that was a great find. I loved the look of that when I saw it, and when I looked it up and saw how much they were selling for, I decided definitely to try and go for that lot, and I got it. In an auction just a couple weeks ago, I picked up a bunch of books. And I know books can be boring sometimes. You just do them for the volume and that kind of thing. This one I thought was interesting. It was Darwin, Voyage of the Beagle. And it is a beautiful Harvard Classic Edition in really, really, really good shape. I think I got this for $4 for the entire lot of about 25 books. I think I bid somebody up once. They started at 3. I bid them to 4, and then that was it. Nobody bid against me. So only $4 for a box of 25 books, including this Darwin book, which goes for about $20 on its own. But I'm telling you, don't give up on old books, because when I went through the books and did some comp research on eBay, there were 5 other books in there that sell from $15 to $20 each. And there was a textbook from the late 1970s, which I have listed in the store right now for $75. So, not a lot of them have sold. I think only 1 or 2 have sold in the last 90 days or so. But if it sells, it's $75 for a textbook in a box of $4 books. So don't give up on old classic books, especially the older ones, if you have a chance to research them before you buy them. I thought these were cute. I got 4 of these. I'll show you a couple at a time. They are miniature figurines. Now, I'm trying to figure out if they are molds that you paint yourself, but the glaze finish on these is, the painting is perfect. So I got to think that these are made by a company right to the glaze part as well. They're all initialed. Let me see if you can see that. HL. There's an HL on the bottom of each one of these. I've been trying to research them. And the reason that I think this one unfortunately has a little bit of a chip on the bonnet there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. I'll just throw that one in. I'll advertise 3 and throw the 4th one in for nothing. But look at this one here. The balloon seller is a very famous Royal Dalton figurine. And this is almost like the balloon seller. Not quite the exact same pose or anything like that, but same concept. I don't know who makes these. Maybe you can leave a comment below if you have any idea at all who may be the maker of these small figurines. But they are all Victorian dressed type ladies. And they are ceramic, they're porcelain, or are they bisque? And they may be glazed bisque. Actually, I think they're glazed bisque. But you know what? I think they were in a lot with a whole bunch of other stuff that I got for $5. But even a couple, I've seen a couple of the smaller ones selling on eBay for $15 to $20 a piece. So I need to do a little bit more research on those. I'm not sure who makes them, what the HL stands for, unless that's just an artist or whatever. But the glaze and the painting is too good to be a craft type thing. I just don't believe that this was homemade. So I'll see what I can find out. And again, leave a comment below if you have any idea whatsoever. Let me show you this thing next. I have to go reach down for it here. Excuse me for a minute. Look at this sucker. You ready? Look at that. That is a wood slab clock, obviously. I got this for $3. Nobody else wanted it at one of the auctions. I got it for $3. But these actually sell because people use these in their rustic decor, at the cabin especially, cottages, whatever. This I got for $3 is listed right now for $24.99 in the eBay store. So, oh no, it's not even listed yet. I haven't had a chance. That's right. I'm going to list it for $24.99 in the eBay store because that's what they go for. But it's a big, like it's got big long tail at the bottom, great big slab of wood here. And the clock works, so that's an added bonus. You don't have to get a new mechanism because the clock works and keeps perfect time. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when I saw that. I remember seeing those in cottages and cabins when we went up north back when I was a kid, and they're still popular for decor. So I thought that was fun, and I'll take $25 profit anytime. Now this one was great. This was off of this is a Max Sold find. Might have been a Max Sold find. Maybe, yes, it was. I got this off of Max Sold. It was a lot of this with 2 other vintage electric ladies' razors. But this is the main find. This is a Gillette Rocket one-piece razor from 1949. It has to be between 1946 and 1951 because this one does not have a date stamp on it, and the Gillette Rocket razors, the Gillette razors after 1951 all have a date stamp on them. This one does not, so it has to be from 46 to 51. It may actually be what's called a super speed razor, and what happens is this, if you have to change your blade, the top opens up like that, and then you close it down and your blade is locked in. It came with a pack of blades, and the case itself will sell on eBay for $20. Right now, this is in the eBay store for $79.99. These are very collectible. Maybe some question about whether this is an actual rocket or a super speed. The rockets were made in Britain. The super speeds were made in the US. This has no markings on it at all to signify where it was made. But Gillette Rocket razors, vintage razors, are huge right now because of men's beard and all that kind of stuff going on. But razors, them straight razors, men are going back to the straight razors. And if you can find an old vintage one that's still in working order, grab it because they're worth money. And again, this is going to be probably in the end, $65 or so sale on a $5 box lot, which also has 2 more vintage ladies electric razors, which are each worth about $20 a piece. So that was a great grab for, I couldn't believe that nobody bid me up on that one. I got up to about $6 or $7 and that was it. And nobody went higher, so that was great. All right, last but not least, just got to show you this one for fun. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw this already. Look at this guy, a 20-inch Mummy Squishmallow. I mentioned Squishmallows before. They're still popular. Now this one cost me $3 at auction. It's going to be listed on the eBay store this week for $50 US. That's what they sell for. I don't throw my numbers, don't pull them out of thin air, as you know. This big 20-inch Mummy Squishmallow sells for $50 US. Even just the 12-inch ones sell for $35 US. This one goes for $45 to $50 US. So it's got a tiny little bit of surface dirt on the bottom. Hard to even see it actually now that I look at it. I don't even think it's worth trying to clean any of this. It's still got the tag. That helps. Anything that's got the brand new with tags obviously gets you a little bit more money. But yeah, I picked it up for $3. Nobody wants the plushes except me, I guess. That's why the prices are so low in the thrift stores when they're open, because nobody's buying them except me. Anyhow, that is a look at the kind of thing that I've been getting at auction over the last 6 weeks to a month, 2 months. As I say, tough slogging. Nothing's open, so everybody's doing the auctions. But there is a silver lining to that fact. As I may have mentioned in my last video back at the beginning of December, before I took a little bit of a break here, I have started my own auction company. I've done a play on my eBay name. It is Triple M Auctions. I'll leave the link down below to the website if you want to check it out. But I'm doing my own auctions. Basically, I've already had 2 auctions, and right now I'm building the 3rd auction. The first one especially, I just sold some of my old eBay stock, is what I did, and put up about 250 listings and did fairly well with it. Sold 150 of the 200, actually it was 212 items on the first auction, sold 150 of them. So that was pretty good. And then the last auction I just had a couple weeks ago, my parents' next door neighbors found out that I was doing this, and the lady and her sister have a large collection of the gorgeous, full-sized Royal Dalton figurines that they are selling. They want to get rid of. So we sold a bunch of them in the last auction, 27 of them I think it was. I've got another 20 now from one of the sisters to go in this new auction. So doing well and getting some phone calls and making some contacts and building things up. Going to be doing mostly in-home clean-outs and that kind of thing, estate sales, downsizing sales, and business liquidations and that kind of thing. Anything that I can go into a location, take all the pictures, do all the listings, and then the pickup is at the location, because I'm working out of my house and I just don't have room for everything in my house right now. And so that's what I'm doing, and that's what's been keeping me busy. And I apologize to my faithful YouTube followers who do tune in to all my videos. I've just been trying to get this business started, and I want to say something that I'm sure a lot of people are feeling right now. The end of December, the last 2 weeks or so of December, first week of January, this isolation and this lockdown is getting to me. It was really getting to me. The holidays were not a super fun time. Couldn't see family and that kind of thing. So it was tough, and starting to come out of it now, starting to get a little pep in my step, if you know what I mean. And working on the business has helped keep me busy and keep me occupied. And I'll keep doing the eBay stuff. I haven't done a lot of eBay listing. I'm trying to list a little bit here and there, maybe a couple, 3 items every other day or so. But I still ended up with 38 sales in December, and I'm already at 30 for January with about 5 days left. So you know what? It's back to my part-time levels after the huge boost that I got back in October, November, and back in the summertime with everybody locked in. So I'm back at it. Still try to do the eBay as much as I can, but right now the focus is on the business. This channel may eventually morph into some kind of channel about the business. But right now it's really, really part-time and not much to show you other than the mess that's over in my dining room over there right now. And so I'll keep you updated though. I'll let you know. And I'll try to be on here more regularly, even if I have only just a few things to show you or a few sales, significant sales that I want to talk about. I'll try and drop in more regularly because I know there are a number of you, and I do appreciate my regular followers and subscribers, which has grown a little bit actually over the little bit of the holiday season. And I will try to be here more often for you. So anyhow, that's it for today. Just wanted to say hi. Glad to be back. Glad to see everybody. And keep on trucking. Keep on keeping on with the masks and staying safe when you're out there thrifting. We're not quite out of the woods yet, but there is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel, everybody. So hang in there. We'll get there eventually. Anyhow, thanks for dropping by. If you got anything out of this episode at all, or if you are glad to see me at all, please hit the like button down below. And also, if you are not yet a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell to be notified every time a new episode is uploaded. It would be great to see you whenever I am able to come back. And hopefully that will be very soon, right here on another episode of M Cubed. Bye for now, everybody. Cheers.